Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And for today, I have a tutorial for you guys. So this one is going to be very interesting because I think there's going to be a lot more stuff also involved with this as well. Um, First and foremost, before we get started, I want to thank each and every single one of you for viewing my channel. And for those of you who are new to the channel, haven't yet got a chance to get subscribed, go ahead and subscribe for more content. Be sure to turn on your bell notifications so therefore you'll always be able to stay up to date with all news and updates, plus PSAs that I come out with each and every single time here on the channel. That being said, I also definitely want to give all my viewers a huge shout out. Also, you guys have been remarkably awesome. I definitely want to give all my subscribers a very big shout out as well. And also my moderators. I definitely want to give you guys a huge shout out at the very beginning of the live stream. But with that being said, I'm going to take a moment for my computer to boot up. Actually, it's already booted up, but it's loading into my home page right now. And in case you guys are wondering, yes, I do have my coffee. So I'm just waiting for my PC to boot up and we'll go ahead and dive on into it. So I just got to make a couple more adjustments before I get started, guys. So please do bear with me. Wish I would have made preparations a lot sooner, but just hadn't had a chance to get everything up and going efficiently like I wanted to. So anyway, guys, let's go ahead and dive on into it. Hopefully you guys will be able to see this. So I'm going to relocate my camera for a minute. And I'm going to show you guys exactly what to do and how to do this. Oh, fantastic. My camera has, in fact, got a lot of clarity to it today. So my video is actually a little bit shorter than usual. All right, guys. I got to move an app down below here. So the first thing you're going to want to do, if you guys are on PC, is you're going to want to go right here to your Microsoft Edge. You're going to go ahead and left click twice on your mouse. Open that page up. And you're going to come over here to the very top right hand corner where these little, well, hang on a second. You're going to come over here right about where these little three dots are. Right here. Click there. Now you're going to come down to where it says history. Click on that. And as you guys can see, I have a whole ton of stuff here. So we're going to go ahead and clear all this out today. So you guys can either click on every single X here individually, or you can just do everything all together. Hopefully this does not keep popping up all that. You can do different segments. Let's go all the way to the bottom. And hopefully this works wonders. You guys can also go down to the very bottom and just click them individually. And as you guys can see, the little bar on the far right hand side of that little window there, you'll see that start to grow. Once you clear everything out here, guys, then you'll know for a fact that this is actually working very successfully. So just clear everything here out. There are some things you'll probably have to kind of pause in between clicks because you don't want to click too fast because you could actually open that page back up if you're on a laptop. Look how fast this is growing, guys. So, like I said, you might want to take some time to do this individually. Now you can come scroll all the way back up here to the top and continue to do that as well. So if you guys actually look into several different websites, you'll notice that every single one of these, you'll have to close them individually. Or you can just come up here to the trash can, click on that, and just select every option in the box below. So now that I've done that, I can basically go into here to where this little garbage can is. And I'm going to explain things to you as I go. So hopefully this is a little bit more straightforward. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to look through all this stuff here. Passwords, you definitely want to clear those. Sites permissions, you don't necessarily have to do those, but you can clear all that stuff out. Delete browsing data. So every time you go online and you go to open up everything, guys, this will actually create more space in your computer as well. So you're not being overwhelmed when running all your, oh, excuse me. Therefore, you're not being overwhelmed with everything that's running in the background. So this should close everything out sufficiently. And I had figured out exactly why I was having issues with my live stream. Well, for those of you who don't know what type of internet speed I'm running right now, I'm running 5G plus. And more than likely, chances are, if you ever do happen to come across issues like that, always be sure to clear out your browsing your browsing data. So it's very simple, guys, very unique. And this will actually save you guys a lot of time and trouble. So hopefully this will kind of crack down on your internet issues and so forth. So let's see, who do we have in the chats today? So if you guys think that I'm ignoring you, I'm not doing this intentionally. So I'm not trying to ignore anyone here whatsoever. So this is definitely something you always want to make sure that you have cleaned out. Oops, clear that out. Close that out. But sometimes you might have a couple windows pop up in your background. That's because your computer might have some type of issue or something associated with it. But since that's going to like take almost forever to do, you can also come over here to this little segment right here. Choose what to clear. I would probably suggest clearing out everything, guys. So you guys can clear all that stuff there out. And if there's certain things that you want to keep into your PC, once you do all that, just go ahead and close that window there out. And then what you can do is come back here to these little three dots again. You're going to want to left click, come back down to your history again. and there's nothing here. It's pretty much all, well, actually, correction. There is a few things here. So there might be some things that may pop back up in here, guys. So that's really nothing to worry too much, not to worry too much about. Nothing to write home. So you guys can just go ahead and close all that out there. And there you go, guys. That is a short tutorial of how to clean out your data browsing. So now if you guys are also having issues on YouTube with that, with your YouTube programs, stuff like that, a lot of this can actually be based on your internet speed. Because once you're connected to their internet, because once you're connected to the YouTube server and you do see something in the background kind of letting you know that your connection's not accurate or something to that effect, again, you basically want to try to close out your chats, try to reload the chat or reload the whole entire page. Don't opt out of your live stream. Just go back and reload the page, refresh it. So that right there should probably cut back on a lot of discrepancies as well. So that right there will actually help improve your channel as well, the clarity of it. So you're not cutting in and out, your page is not freezing up consistently, or your live stream just dropping out from under you. So, but with that being said, if you guys find this tutorial to be very helpful, and if you find any of the information that I just mentioned here on the live stream to be useful and extremely helpful, let's get a hashtag in the chats, helpful. So therefore, I know exactly how many people I have actually helped today. And if you guys are catching this shortly after the live stream or after the live stream in general, go ahead and leave a comment down in the comment section. Let me know what your thoughts are. And you guys are definitely more than welcome. I definitely do appreciate making these tutorials for you guys as well. So therefore, I'm going to try to help as many people as I possibly can. I I come to conclusions over the years that I can't save the whole entire world, but I can only do so much. But I can also provide information to you guys as well. So I'm actually definitely glad to make these live stream videos for you guys because that actually does go to make my day. Even though I have a very, very, very small account, I definitely would like to try to grow my channel as much as I possibly can. And I can't do that without you guys. I definitely do appreciate you guys once again. Let's make this channel grow. Let's try to get up to at least 1,000 views. And let's try to get up to at least 1,000 subs. Even 500. That would be awesome. So again, guys, I definitely do want to thank you guys for this as well. And if you guys are catching this at the end of the stream, you guys are also welcome as well. So this is open for anyone and everyone, but this channel is not directly made for kids because there's some things on here that I can actually do with computers that right now I don't think that they would be able to comprehend. So maybe sometime in a later future, they may get to understand this, and hopefully this goes to help them out as well. So anyway, I'm actually glad that my camera is actually doing a very a very fascinating job here. Very interesting because most of the time I get a lot of blur and stuff in the background as well. And today my camera's just doing an awesome job capturing everything. Okay, guys, now that we've also covered that, I'm going to show you guys exactly how to how to check and see exactly where you can find games also on Steam. So I'm also going to be talking to you guys about games and where to go to get those and so forth. And I'm going to be doing a little bit of a little Steam chat for you guys as well, or yeah, Steam chat for you guys here on the channel as well. So let me get this out of the way here. That's an old return label. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump on into this as well. So if you guys are basically looking for different games on Steam, here's what you're going to want to do. So once you come up to your store page here, this is probably where it's automatically going to take you to this whole entire page right here. This is where you're going to want to go if this is your first time using Steam, guys. You're going to type in the name of the game. So you're going to want to come up here. If you don't see this thing, if you don't see your little icon flashing right here, go up into that box and left click on your mouse and just type in the name of any game that you want to check out. So here we go. And also, if you guys are wondering if Farmers Dynasty 2 has been released, it has not. I do believe it's still under beta testing, so the devs may take some time to go through all that with you as well, through their chats and stuff like that. So a lot of your game devs, you can find them on Discord, you can find them on Facebook, or you can even find them on Twitch. And if I did not mention Discord, you can also find them there as well. So, for example, Farmers Dynasty 2 has not officially been released yet, guys, because a lot of these games that are out will actually have price tags. They'll actually have prices listed like right next to the game. So that should be somewhere like right in here. See, just like this right here. This is what I'm talking about. Farmers Dynasty, like the very first one, like at the very bottom. And if you see this little icon right here, this means this is added directly into your Steam library, which you can find right here. Hang on a second, guys. We're kind of blurred out. There we go. So you guys can find your library right here. You guys can click that. And this will take you directly to your library. So right here where I'm going through, like, okay, so I'm looking for Farmers Dynasty 2. Or not Dynasty 2, but Farmers Dynasty. So we're going to look for that right quick. So let's see where we at here. Forest. Nope. Let's go all the way to the very top, guys. Let's scroll down here. So I'm going to use my oops. So if you guys can't find that there, you guys can always go to your library home screen, click back here. And sometimes, depending on what you're looking for, you guys can pull this little page up right here and hang on. You guys can pull this page up right here, and this will show you all the games and stuff that you actually have stored in your library. So this is a really cool feature also for Steam, because this is like, I think this is like the only one that's got this. Here it is right here. So Farmers Dynasty, this is the first version of the game. So sorry about the movement of the camera, guys. I'm just kind of readjusting to show you exactly the game that's on here. There we go. Much better. Hopefully you guys can see that a lot better. For the slot count for this game here, guys, this one here is, let's move this camera in here. 8.81 gigabytes to download for PC. Not exactly sure if it's the same for console or not, but I don't know if it's for the, or if it's just for PC or if it's for console. But for PC, it's 81 point. What did I say it was? 8.81 gig or 8.81 gigabytes to download for PC. That's the space required for it to download. So as you guys can see, I have at least 265 hours of playtime for this game here. There is also DLCs that you can get for the game as well. So that's a really cool game to play. And the age range on this, I do believe, is for everyone. So if you do have kids, this is also within their grade as well. It's graded for children. The only ones that are not suitable for children is Sons of the Forest and so much more. Games like that, because of the content and stuff like that that they actually do provide. I do not recommend that for any child to play whatsoever until they hit a certain age. So but now if you guys are looking to stream certain games from Steam, if you want to live stream games on stuff like here, I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do this. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come right here to this little box right here. You're going to want to click here. Stream from desktop. That's where you're going to want to go. You're going to want to come down here to the bottom one and select that right there. Stream from desktop, BPU UJTN. So every one of these little selections here could be a little bit different, guys. So I don't know if they're all going to be the exact same, but if you want to stream while being on your YouTube channel, there is a code requirement that you're probably going to have to put a code in to be able to access a server. But then again, you guys can also get a dedicated server as well. So therefore, you can actually play a multiplayer. Some of these, depending on depending on where you get your server, sometimes prices may vary. Usually the server prices are like right around the $200 mark, but you can actually get them for like, you can pay by the month or you can pay by the year, however you want to do that. But if you do have games stored over here in your library, like like this right here, you can basically pick a game. I mean, I'll just pick like a random one per se, and I'll go here. So Train Sim 5, you can also play that online. Let's close that out. Let's come over here, click here. Also the same thing here as well, but just come down here and click on the bottom, click stream from desktop. As long as the game is connected to your YouTube channel, you guys will actually be able to have access to that, and you'll be able to play the game and invite very many people as well. But I don't know if you'd have to get a dedicated server to get people on there, but if you do get a dedicated server, that will actually allow you to have more gigabytes and stuff like that for like different mods and so forth. So that right there would actually enhance gameplay while streaming. Now, if you guys are playing online and somebody does tend to get a little out of hand, you guys can basically kick that player out directly out of the server. So it does give you the option to do so. As well. So you basically, I'm not sure exactly how to go about doing that just yet. So once I'm able to do that and I get some people in here on it, I don't have a dedicated server just yet, but just saying if I do, and I notice somebody's actually saying something derogatory, I can be able to remove that player directly from the server and basically block them from joining back in. So it's pretty simple, guys. Everything, like I said, is pretty much straightforward. Here's I'll pick another game, for example. Now I can basically come down here to, well, Vane, that's not been released yet, but they did have an update for that game. Let's go to Hunter Call of the Wild. And again, same thing. If you want to stream online, stream on your YouTube channel, go to the very bottom. It's this little box right here next to install. After you install the game, then you come over here, click this, then you come down here, then you click stream. And if you guys are having issues with your FPS, or if you're losing a lot of other things like your bit rate and stuff like that, I definitely do recommend that you download OBS Studios if you're on PC, because that is a PC only app. And connect that directly to your YouTube channel. So if you're actually playing the game and you start to lose bit rate, your OBS Studios will actually compensate and bring your FPS back up as well as your bit rate. So if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, or anything related to streaming, let me know in the chats, or feel free to let me know in the comments down below. And if there's something that I'm saying that if you guys have been on here for a lot longer than what I have, and if there's something inaccurate, please feel free to step forward and correct me, because at the end of the day, I'm just as much as human as you guys are. So granted, there's going to be mistakes being made on the channel. So I think 3 words that should basically be removed from the dictionary: perfect, perfection, perfectionist. I think, my honest opinion, it's just a BS word that's practically made up. So I definitely do want to take the time to to let you guys know how to go about doing something like this directly on your channel. And again, if you're setting up OBS Studios, I'm going to show you guys I'm going to show you guys where to go and how to get this stuff set up so you guys can actually start streaming on your channel. So you're going to want to open up your OBS Studios app right here. Left click twice on your mouse. I'm going to go ahead and launch it. I'm going to go ahead and launch it because I had something up here that says launch anyway or cancel. I just went on ahead and clicked on launch anyway. So if you guys were not able to see that, I do want to apologize to you for that as well. So, so right now I'm okay. So if you guys happen, Okay, well, that was interesting. I was going to show you guys exactly how to open up your page here, but and since there is an update version for this, I'm going to go ahead and click on here. I'm going to go ahead and update that version to the latest. Okay, again, so well, all right, making the third attempt. So if you guys actually see this right here, OBS is already running unless you meant to do this. Okay, since that's already running, I'm going to go ahead and cancel that. And right now, guys, this is actually an OBS update for OBS Studios. So you definitely want to go ahead and update to the latest version as much as you possibly can. If it says that you have an update available, do go ahead and update that. So therefore, once this is up to date, this should basically fix any type of bug issues or any type of errors that may possibly occur. Because also with certain apps, they also do bug fixes and patch notes for their updates. So if somebody's having issues with a certain app or something, all they got to do is go into the actual web page and report any type of issues that they may be having with OBS Studios. So then, therefore, the developers can go ahead and figure out a way to correct the issue, the existing issue. So once that issue has been resolved, hopefully your guys' experience, hopefully that you guys will actually have a better experience on here as well. And OBS Studios actually does in fact get a very top-notch rating, or somewhat close to it. Doesn't actually have to be a 5-star rating, it could be a 4-star. I would suggest that everybody use your own personal discernment when it comes to ratings. So if there's something that you may have an issue with, rate that accordingly based upon your own personal discretion. So usually sometimes these updates don't really take that long, guys, but I'm going to shut that down. And I'm going to try to reopen the page, guys, and see what this does. But usually it's always best to let the app run. But even if there is an update, maybe that might be the issue with certain things on here. The app is not the app. Sometimes you may have issues with the app closing, and sometimes you might have to restart your computer to forcefully close the app. So what this will do is if you do happen to try to exit and you're not able to exit directly from that app itself, try to restart your computer or do something remotely close to that. You can basically come over here. Let me push my keyboard back so I don't hit the wrong key and opt out of my stream. So you guys can come up here and try to close it out that way. So what you want to do is come down here to your taskbar, right click, and choose the selection at the very bottom that says close window. So by that window there means this whole entire app page on your screen. If that doesn't work, then go back and restart your computer, because that should possibly close the app out. So as you guys can see right here, that is not exactly working. So I'm going to click here and I'm going to go back in and restart my PC. So as you guys can see right here, OBS Studios is actually closing out right now. Closing one app. So when you basically click restart now, what that does is that not only closes the app out, which I don't recommend doing that because that can create probably some further issues down the road. But always let the app close out naturally. But I'm just kind of giving you like a little bit of an example. So with this, God, I can't even speak today, guys. With this example here, what I'm doing right now is basically kind of giving you guys a little bit of a general idea. So you definitely want to try to close out all your apps as much as possible when you get done using them, so they're not constantly running in your background. I know my screen is all smudged up because my laptop, actually the screen is a touch screen, guys. So for those of you who don't know, now you know. But usually sometimes if you're having issues with a certain app, take your take your take your little cursor up to the app, right click, and if it gives you the option to run that as your administrator, that will basically put that right there in front of all of any other existing running files that may be running in the background as well. So that will basically go from the bottom to the very top. So what that does is that basically prioritizes that to a higher standard. So therefore you'll be able to run that app a lot smoother, hopefully. And again, guys, if you do have issues with certain apps running in the background, it's not exactly the end of the world. I turned my camera. Oops. I grabbed my camera just a little too soon, guys. Sorry about this. All right, now that we're back onto the home screen, guys, if you are in fact having issues with your OBS Studios, come over here and right click that or see what this does. And if this does give you the option to run this as your administrator, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come over here and right click on the app. My computer may be running a little slow, guys. That's because a lot of my memory in my PC is taken up. Or it could be a connection issue with certain apps. Okay, like per se, my taskbar just showed up over here. All right, so now I'm going to left click to highlight, right click. So once you highlight an app, it doesn't really let you guys pick any other apps on here. So like right here, see where it says run as administrator? That's for OBS Studios, guys. So let me click out of that again and I'll show you. So I'm going to right click on my mouse on my OBS Studios because it's already highlighted. And that window will pop up right here, right where my finger is. So now I'm going to go ahead and run this as my administrator. And again, do you want this app or do you want this to or do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? In fact, I do, most certainly. Okay, so now that that's actually running as the administrator, that basically puts that app at at the top, at the highest priority. So once you click on that, that app should open up. If it does not open up, guys, left click twice on the app. And I'm going to go ahead and launch this one anyway. And again, this should possibly come up with an update. So this right here will basically, this is pretty much the specs on the full. Hang on a minute, guys. So this right here will basically open up the full entire spec sheet of what to expect with the newest update. So right here, 31.0.3. Go ahead and run this version. So again, this will pop up this little window right here, as you guys can see. Go ahead and let this run through. And once it runs through, it should update. And I do recommend per update or every other update to restart your computer. So therefore, that app should run at optimal performance. And if you guys are experiencing performance issues with the app, uninstall it, then reinstall it, and try to go back through and set everything back up accordingly. I made other videos in the past about how to update that. So, or I made a video of how to uninstall the app and how to reinstall it. And I think I'm pretty sure this may been a little bit while. This may have been a while back since I've got certain videos to how to uninstall, reinstall, how to set up, what to expect. So I've already done that with my Steam page, guys. So right now, this is doing the full complete initial update to the latest version. So this is something you definitely want to do. So as you guys can see, OBS Studios update. Let this complete before you do anything else. And this app right here doesn't take long to do at all. So and again, once this completes, okay, so now it's basically going through. So right now it's basically clearing shader data, stuff like that. So this might take a little bit of time to do, guys. So once you get everything up and running, so right now it's fully completed. So you definitely want to come down here and click on that far bottom right hand side. And of course, you're going to see your icon with the loading screen next to it. Thank you for all the hearts and love and support that you've shown here on the channel. Who do we have in the chats? Chris. That would be you, my friend. But again, if you guys actually do have something like this here, you guys can also come up here, close one window out. I'm going to go ahead and close this page out here, guys, because I have been having some issues with my OBS Studios here on this laptop, but my desktop, not so much. Thank you. I definitely appreciate all the kind words there, Chris. So I'm going to go ahead and try to close this app out. And evidently it's not letting me close my app out. again. I wish these devs would actually figure out, or I wish they would try to figure out a way to put a refresh page in, or refresh option in here too. Translations, reset UI. Export. So you definitely want to check through certain things here, guys. And if it does give you an option to refresh your page, go ahead and refresh. And if it does not give you that option, just go ahead and restart your computer again. And if that doesn't give you the option to do so, come down here into a blank space in your taskbar. And what you're going to do is you're going to basically come up here. And if you see OBS Studios running in your background, guys, oh, that could be a potential issue. Okay, so Microsoft is still running in the background. So I'm going to basically scroll down until I see OBS Studios, and then I'm just going to manually close that app out, guys. Because, again, I've kind of had some issues with that in the past. But usually what you can do is if you right click and you pull up your task manager, usually that should fall. There it is right there at the very top. So I'm going to right click here and I'm going to come down to in task. So that should close OBS Studios out. Just like that, guys. So fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and reopen the app, guys, and I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you all how to take care of any type of minor technical issues that you may have. All right, now that we're back in OBS Studios, I'm going to show you guys how to set this up. And again, you want to come down here to your settings menu. And this will open up your settings right here. So you definitely want to check your stream. So if you want to connect this to your YouTube, go, okay, service, YouTube, RTMPS, click that. This one, additional option or advanced options, you don't want to click on that because this right here is also connected to my YouTube account already. So we're going to go to output. We're going to check this here. We're going to check out audio. Scroll to the bottom. Maximum replay time 20 seconds. Okay, that's good there. And now we're going to basically go to video mode. 1920 by 1080p. Same also here. Output, scaled resolution. You guys, where it says common FPS values, you guys can basically go 30 frames, but if you want to go higher, 60 frames is about the highest that you guys can get. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, 60 frames, but I'd leave mine directly at 30. So you guys really don't need to make any changes there. So after you do all this, guys, you definitely want to go back and check everything, double check, make sure everything is fully copacetic and directly at your standards. You guys can also go back and readjust this any given time. But like I said, this right here, this little box, if you guys want to put this on, if you guys want to make your stream public, you guys can do that as well. But if it gives you the option to go, if you guys go public, what that will do, that will give you the option to monetize your channel. Now, if you go private, you won't be able to monetize your channel at all. So again, be mindful of that, guys. Now, if you guys want to do like a podcast or something here on OBS Studios, you're going to want to come down here to where it says studio mode, left click. And I'm going to come up here to docs. I'm going to close out my chats. I can film here. I could be live here on this side, and my guest would be over here on this side. But now I could switch the positions of the cameras. The only person that would be able to do that is the host. Nobody else will be able to do that. Program scene. So all the settings here, guys, all these settings here, you don't really want to mess with these too much. But also with uh-oh, something's not right here. So now I could switch up my scenes if I wanted to, or what I could do is go back, click on that, and this would take me back to my actual page. Hide all. No, I'm just going to go ahead and leave that hidden for the time being. Now, if I do have my chats open, I just come up here to where it says docs, go all the way to the far bottom. I can go up here to my YouTube live control panel, click on that. But if I'm doing chats, so this is going to require a sign in, guys. So I'm definitely going to go ahead and do that. This continue to, okay. So once you do your initial sign in, you're basically going to have another device with you, like your mobile device. And once you do that, once you get signed in, you'll put your email, you basically put your email address. I don't recommend that you put your phone number in to sign in to your YouTube account. Always use an email because if you change your phone number and you try to go back and you remember your old account is basically to your old number, you will not get that information. So you'll probably more than likely lose that account. So that's why you definitely want to keep all your sign ins to your email, to your utmost current email address. So once you sign in, you're basically going to want to hit enter, and that's going to basically take you over to another page. So now, since we are directly right here, guys, this is asking for a password. So now you'll enter your password. Okay, now that the password has been entered, this is a two-step verification. So now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to open up your YouTube page. Oh, so you're going to want to click on here. And I'm going to turn my camera again because I don't put none of my sensitive information onto my YouTube channel. Should be right there. So once you open up the YouTube pit, oh, I see why it's not doing this, guys. Shit. I had my oh wow. um Give me a minute, Chris. I'll get back to your question about my YouTube information. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my camera back so I can enter my password. Ah, there we go. All right, since I had my phone on silent mode, I'm gonna go ahead and open up my YouTube page. And again, this is connecting directly to what you see on the screen here. So confirm that it's you. And once you do that, your computer will actually recognize through your OBS Studios that your verification has been accepted. So look at this right here, guys. YouTube Studios. All right, fantastic. Streaming software. Yes, I can stream. So what I'm going to do is come right here to these little dots. Click over here onto my profile. Remove the chats. And guys, I'm basically doing this as I'm going to basically off the topic here for a second. There's my YouTube page, guys. That's my channel. So here's all the views that I definitely do have on the channel. And again, I definitely do want to thank you guys for all the wonderful views and everything else that you guys have been checking out my channel. Huge shout out to each and every single one of you. Thank you so very much for that. Now, since I've already had this here, guys, I can go ahead and close that out. But I can also come over here, click on my Microsoft Edge. I'm going to click that in my task bar. And this is going to switch my page over. So my OBS Studios will be running in the background. Sorry about that, guys. I know I probably need to start drinking more coffee on the channel. Well, hello, Mila. How are you doing? I have heard the wonderful news, and I definitely do want to congratulate you as well. Thank you for being on the stream. So basically, right here, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here. I'm going to click on these little three dots on my Microsoft Edge. Click here. Scroll down to my history. Click here. And sorry, guys, I got like a little bit of a Gen X moment here. I seen somebody I don't really particularly care too much for, but let's see here. Let's try this one again. So I'm looking at my YouTube channel. Yeah, I did have a Gen X mode here for a minute, guys. So I'm going to basically open up my OBS, open up my YouTube Studios, click there, and my profile should pop up right here. Oh, in case you guys are in fact wondering, yes, I do have my coffee. Premium, actually, it's extra leaded today, guys, with an additional 98 octane booster. So right now, I'm in my YouTube studios right now, guys. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to my content, and again, there's my profile. So I'm gonna go over here to my content, and now I'm gonna come over here to where it says live. Click here. And I'm going to come down here to this little icon, this little guy right here. As you guys see, I'm going to click this little fella right here. And while that's up and going, guys, I can watch the chats from this computer, and I can also watch the chats from this computer over here. So two different ways I can actually watch my chats. But now if I want to click back over to my OBS Studios, I just click this page here, go there, manage my broadcast if I wanted to. And I just come up here to the top one here, click here. Why is this not wanting to work? Remember these settings. Okay, guys. So basically, here's okay, 360. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna see if I can try to get these two to merge. Unfortunately, it's not gonna let me do that. Okay. So I'm basically gonna go over here. Now I can bounce back and forth between both of those. Wait a minute. I just got it. Well, and also, Chris, I did not have any type of error messages, and I figured out exactly what it was, and I straightened all that out. So what it was is I had a whole plethora of stuff in my search history that I had to clear out because something was not performing or functioning adequately. So that's why my stream was kind of cutting out, and that's why I kind of had to go back and reload my settings through my stream. So yeah, that was a little chaotic. So I'm going to close that. Uh-oh. What did I just do? So guys, I am basically going to see if I can connect this. And also, Chris, I may look you up through my OBS studios. And if that being the case, I might just go ahead and try to send you an invite. Also, so let's see here. Here's my YouTube studios again. Okay, content. Go to my live chats, or not my live chats, but my live stream. Add that to collections. No, I don't want to add that to my collection. My connection is excellent, guys. So I'm not having any type of issues or any type of minor discrepancies. But again, I can basically bounce back and forth between two things here. So this is connected directly to my OBS Studios is in fact connected directly to my channel. So if I want to go back and do that again, I can come back over here or just come down right there and pull it up just like that, guys. So I have two apps open right now. So if you come down here into your taskbar and you see like a little dot right here, or if you see a line like this right here, that's because I actually have two apps open and running at the exact same time. So hopefully this does not interfere. So I can basically come down here, switch over to my OBS Studios. I'm going to close this one out and leave this one here open. So I can manage my broadcast Okay, so now that I got that up and going, now I'm going to click on here. I'm going to go to my channel, see if I can try to merge these together. But there's no guarantee that I'm going to be able to do this, guys. But I'm going to try. I'm going to give it hell and see what happens. So I'm going to jump back into my YouTube studios. And also, guys, I can actually watch different types of clips on here without jumping to any type of ads or anything like that, or any advertisements. That's because I have the YouTube Premium, and that is a monthly subscription. So I'm actually paying for that subscription myself. So again, I'm going to go up here to see if I can open my dashboard, see what that does. That's not doing anything. So go to my live stream here. Here. Let's see what this does, guys. Hopefully this actually does in fact work. How am I doing? I'm doing just fine. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to see how I can go about doing this. I can edit. No, I don't need to edit the video. Let's try to go into settings. Overlay breaks. I don't need to do that right now. I can do that later. Nope, don't need to do that either. So let's go to content. Well, guys, for some odd reason, it's not letting me do this, so I'm going to jump back. I'll try to figure this stuff out. So if you guys definitely do want to avoid ads and stuff like that, all your annoying ads, you guys can also switch that up to premium, which basically does in fact remove ads from the programming of YouTube. So that might, if it does cost you guys to switch over to premium, it's not really that much, guys. If you pay it monthly, you're fine, but you should be good to go. So that right there would be something to look into. Oh, excuse me. Not bad manners, just damn good coffee. Channel dash. Oh, wait a minute. I don't need to do that. content. Why does it seem like I'm missing something here? Okay. So now I'm going to switch back to my OBS Studios. And now I'm going to switch this back over here. And go to Manage Broadcast. Go to my docs, pull up my charts. Oh, I know. It's just going to take me a little bit of time to readjust to. I think I'm just looking in the wrong place, that's all. It's been a good minute since I've done this last time. Stats. Reset docs, YouTube control panel. There we go. So since I'm not able to get this up and going right now, I'm going to go to my YouTube control panel and see what options are available there. So that's off to my, to get started, click the button. Streaming software is connected. Okay, so oh, okay, so I got to select my stream. Gotcha. Let's try to refresh that. So I'm basically trying to do this between two different devices, guys. So oh boy. I think I just got it. I think I may have just got this, guys. Just bear with me for a moment. File. Show recordings. Uh, So now I'm just trying to figure out how to open my chats. I just hope I don't have to grab something and drag something over. Quick transitions. No. File and or fade to black. No, 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 no. Check for missing files. Export. Duplicate new. Crash reports. Show crash reports. Upload crash reports. I can do that stuff later. Well, guys, I'm not exactly. Ooh, wait a minute. That's not what I wanted. Let's see what I can find in my settings. .30 frames. Okay, hotkeys, accessibility. That's probably what I'm looking for. Nope. I'll just have to check this out another time, guys. So but for some odd reason, it's not letting me pull that up. So I'm gonna go back in and check through and see if I can get this up and going. And once I get that up and going, I will be able to jump directly to my OBS studios. So therefore, I'll actually have a split cam up and going. So this will kind of be more like a FaceTime call, but I can send invites to my mods. And as far as me sending invites to anyone else, this will be for my moderators only. I do not authorize anyone to put somebody in the box. So, yeah, I could do that, but I'll only be able to talk to you for a little bit because I got to work on my next upcoming live stream, and I got some other things I got to do too. So it'll only be short and brief. What the hell? Okay. Oh, I don't need to do that. So anyway, guys, if you do try to close out an app and it does not want to close, again, I am going to show you how to do this if you're on PC. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to find a blank spot right here in your taskbar on your PC. Right click. And of course, you're going to pick the top one because that's going to say Task Manager. Left click here. And if you see an app that does not want to close out, left click to highlight, right. You can basically right click that. Let me enlarge that for you. Actually, you want to right click it and then go to where it says End Task. And you'll see the bar down below. Actually, I got that pinned to my, I actually do have that pinned. So once I opt out of here, I go right back to my home page. And therefore, what that does, that closes out the app. So as you can see, all my apps down here do not have a line underneath those. So all those apps are closed. So again, if this live stream does in fact help you guys out, be sure to hit that thumbs up, smash that heart button. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and get subscribed for more exclusive content like this, and I'll be bringing you guys some more content coming up on the next time I live stream. And my days that I do live stream, guys, is Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays from 8 o'clock p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you guys don't want to miss out, go ahead and get subscribed for more. But as always, it is now time for me to sign off for the night, guys. So I definitely do want to thank you guys for coming to hang out with me. I do appreciate that very much. And if and when you guys do actually happen to see me live stream next time, you guys are here in the chats with me, feel free to share the live out as much as possible. Therefore, this will actually help to get the channel to grow as well. My goal right now is to get up to 100,000 subscribers, because I'm either going to do the hot chocolate challenge or the hot chip challenge. Chris suggested that I try the hot chocolate challenge with the world's hottest chocolate. So again, I definitely do want to thank Chris for making that suggestion. So as of right at this particular point, guys, I am going to go ahead and sign off. But until next time, be safe, stay sharp, stay frosty, and most of all, stay vigilant. Until next time, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Oh, one more thing. This Saturday, or this coming Saturday, guys, I will in fact have a PSA for you guys. So just be mindful about it. And if you guys are here, feel free to check it out. And again, guys, go ahead and get subscribed for more content because I'm looking forward to putting more content out here within the next few days. I don't write down nothing at all. So it's just basically a come and go type thing. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.